Today's daily thought is about wisdom. Someone once said that knowledge is knowing that a tomato is a fruit, and wisdom is knowing not to put it in a fruit salad. It's the application of knowledge, I suppose, that we can class as wisdom. My Guru Paramahansa Yogananda says that sorrow, illness and failure are all natural results of transgression against God's laws. Wisdom consists in avoiding such violations and finding peace and happiness within yourself through thoughts and actions that are in harmony with your real self. Govern your mind wisely by dwelling upon the positive aspects of life. Do not be satisfied with drops of wisdom from scanty earthly sources. Rather, seek wisdom without measure from God's all-possessing, all-bountiful hands. And you know what really impressed me about Paramahansa Yogananda when I first came across him and his works? There was a book that I read that was Sayings of Paramahansa Yogananda, and it was basically a number of questions from his disciples or people that he met or people that he'd been talking to. And some of these questions would have proved really tricky for most people, and yet he always came out with the perfect response, the right answer. And that was the wisdom of his connection, his enlightenment. We can't all expect to be at that level, but we can aspire to being as wise as we can be. And what I've got now are just a series of some quotes that I think display wisdom from some people that I'm sure you'll have heard of. Steve Jobs, the founder of Apple, said, "Your time is limited, so don't waste it living someone else's life. Don't be trapped by dogma, which is living with the results of other people's thinking." So often we find ourselves and we see other people not living our own dreams or their own dreams, but living the dreams that have been imposed upon them, often by well-meaning people, by parents, by family, by friends, by mentors. And it's not really what they want. They want something totally different, but they're afraid to go after it. They're afraid to have the wisdom to live their own lives. And they feel that success must be in living the type of life that they've been presented with as being the best way forward, the best for them. When really, if they were wise, they would be following their own dreams. From Buddha, what you think, you become. What you feel, you attract. And what you imagine, you create. And that is really, really powerful. And I know that you may feel that it's not true, it's not possible to create something simply by imagining it. It's not possible to attract things just by feeling them. It's not possible to become a different person by thinking that you are that person. But as we go through life and as you apply these things in your life, you tend to disregard coincidences, because coincidences happen far too often to be real. And you start to believe that what is said here is the truth and is true wisdom. Napoleon Bonaparte said the truest wisdom is a resolute determination. You need determination in anything that you are striving to achieve. Without determination, you will probably never reach your goals. And so I think that's a very wise and down-to-earth quotation. And I love this one. I'm not sure who it came from, I'm not sure where it came from, but it says life is all about balance. Be kind, but don't let people abuse you. Trust, but don't be deceived. Be content, but never stop improving yourself. And I think if we go through life with those three things in mind, we will, through that wisdom, find our own happiness. God bless.